We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Rebels will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Tulane's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. They'll go to the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires on the move. Complete on the comeback. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the gun, the ground game. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Completes it in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Turner. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. On the option. Now the pitch. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Miss Rebels offense will get the ball for the first time. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who is going to be.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll take the deep shot. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's dribbling. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Rebels will hustle to the line. Now improvising. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Lacey. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Using the quick game. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Here's a heat. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Leaves it with the back. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Caught in the backfield, it's Bohannon. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Caught near the sticks. It's Preston. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Bohannon. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a man on the right. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Got a man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons that it's so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Gives it on the option. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got it in the middle, it's dribbling. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be
going for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. That's caught. It's Hayes. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The snap sets up to throw. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Hayes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just keeps slinging it, using his feet to buy time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He caught it. They will score! Touchdown, Rebels!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what. Heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Moves away as he feels pressure. With the catch, it's Bohannon. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That's caught. It's Reed. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. It's Bohannon. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. First half in the books. Time. Join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wallace. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The kick been good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A strike downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. To the 10. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Thanks to grab. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Green Wave! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jess.
Chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Haas. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Got him downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Rebels! Great job by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
What, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pulls it in down the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. He's looking to pass. He makes the catch for the 2, and now they're down by just a field goal.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the... He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The play action fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Escapes the pressure going right. Got it in the middle, it's high. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. That's reeled in. It's Bohannon. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block on the back.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And here comes the offense on second down. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. They'll try to run for it. Breaks into the open. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Tulane right back to the line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the O. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the catch. It's Preston. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Mobley. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Grabbed behind the line, it's Mobley. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And now on 4th down, they will put it up. Shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. There he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll start this drive going to the air, looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. First down here for the offense. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Turner. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. So the 4th down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play, Reese, is going to give them a lot of confidence. Here they are. They're trying to scrape and claw themselves back into this one and take the lead. They needed that play.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
He's got an open man. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. The inside handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the right side. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got... What of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. You know, 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Running game got stuffed on 1st down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get 1st downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. Score is deadlocked, and the clock is winding down. Gets it to him on the screen. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Fires to the tight end. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Off play action on first down. Steps away. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make... play.
First play of the first possession of OT. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he...
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Green Wave. They strike first in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime.
And the offense... running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Fires into the end zone. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Second and goal for the offense. They'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, and they have to find a way to get a touchdown. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Rebels! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Now first down here in the second overtime. Catch in the middle. It's Stribling. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds a crease at the 20.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Try. Given enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, the only hope is to get a stop and play another round of overtime. First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Third and long, and they want to be careful here not to go backwards and make a potential game-winning kick tougher. Another incompletion on third down. They'll try to walk it off with a long field goal here in overtime. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.